Yes, sir.
Alright, so first let us solve this question. It says
Sir,
inside.
is the answer A epsilon naught K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus K4 by D into K1 plus K3 into K2 plus K4?
Alright, I'll just solve it. Inside a parallel plate capacitor of square plate of length L, separation D, four identical dielectric slabs are inserted. Identical means if this length is D, if this distance is D, then the thickness of each of the plate is D by 2. Right? And the area that they will take, this is the area of the plate, and that area will be, what will be that area? L into L by 2, right? L square by 2, and this plate area will also be L by 2, L square by 2. So can you see that here I can take this K1 and K3 are in series and K2 K4 are in series, and I can take them in parallel later. So what I will say that this K1 K2 K1 and K3 they are in series.
Yes.
K2 K4 they are also in series, and finally they are connected in parallel. Can you see this configuration here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is C1, this is C2, this is C3, and this is C4. So what is C1? C1 is equal to A epsilon naught into K1 by D by 2. C2 is K2 into L square epsilon divided by 2D by 2. And similarly, C3 is C2 is sorry C3. It will be C3 and that will be C2, right? So C2 is this one. C3 is K3 L square epsilon by D, and C4 is K4 L square epsilon by D. So I can say that if they are in series C1 and C3, so C1 C3 by C1 plus C3, that is the equivalent of this upper 2, and the lower 2 is also C1 C2 C2 C4 by C2 plus C4, and the equivalent capacitance as they are in parallel I can only add those. Yes or no? So if you add those C1 C3 K1 K3 into L square epsilon by D plus C1 plus C3, so I think it will be K1 K3 into L square epsilon divided by K1 plus K3 into D, and that will be K2 K4 into L square epsilon divided by K2 plus K4 into D. Have you got this as your answer? L square epsilon divided by D into K1 K3 by K1 plus K3 plus K2 K4 by K2 plus K4.
Sir,
আচ্ছা এটা করেছিলে কি? Two wedge-shaped dielectrics of constant K1 and K2 are filled inside a parallel plate capacitor of square plate of length L and separation D as shown in figure.
এটা আছে log ds.
Log D as
Yes, sir.
find the equivalent capacitance of the system. So the question is saying that suppose this is a plate, right, and the dielectrics are distributed like this. So what I can take a small capacitance at a distance x whose thickness is dx. and I can avoid this inclination. I can assume that this is a rectangular slab only. Two rectangular slabs, they are connected in series or parallel now. But in what connection they are lying? If this
Parallel.
is yes,
Series.
they are in series.
এটা কিভাবে এঁকেছেন?
Oh,
কি?
yes,
মানে
yes.
স্যার এটাকে আপনি সিধা এখন ভার্টিক্যালি করে দিয়েছেন নাকি?
হ্যাঁ, এই তো
হ্যাঁ,
দুটো প্লেটস।
vertical।
হ্যাঁ, তাহলে সিরিজ
তাহলে সিরিজ।
These two are plates, right? So they are in series. If I say this is DC1 and this is DC2, small capacitance C1 and C2. So this side length is L, this side length is L, right? So what is the plate area for this capacitor? Can I say that plate area is L into dx? Yes or no? Plate area is L into dx.
Yes, sir.
And what is this length? If I say this is x, right? This is d. So can I find this much length?
Yes.
Is it d by L into x?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So what will be this distance? It is d minus d by L into x, right? So what is dc1? I can say it is L into dx, that is a, right, into epsilon naught multiplied by the k1 value, right? It is k1, it is k2. Let us assume that k epsilon divided by d. Now the length, the distance between the two plates is d minus d into 1 minus x by L. What is dc2? dc2 is equal to k2 into L into dx, the same plate area, into epsilon divided by, what is the plate separation here? It is d by L into x. Now as they are in series, connection, so I can say that 1 by dc equivalent is equal to 1 by dc1 plus 1 by dc2, right? So if I calculate that, so I will take 1 by L epsilon naught into dx common, L epsilon naught dx, and it will be d by k1 into 1 minus x by L plus d by k2 into x. I think I have written correctly. What is 1 by dc? So what is dc? I can also calculate. dc is equal to L epsilon naught dx, right, into k1 k2 divided by k1 k2, yes, divided by k2 L dx. d
স্যার ডিসি টু তো একটা এল থাকবে না?
বলো কোথায়?
স্যার ডিসি টু যখন মানে ইকুইভ্যালেন্ট ডিসিটা ক্যালকুলেট করছি, তাহলে স্যার ডিসি টু যেটা লেখা আছে 1 বাই ডিসি টু, ওটা ডিএক্স বাই এল কে টু হবে না?
dc2 dx by L, dx by L, হ্যাঁ এটা উপরে গেল dx by L, নিচে থাকবে k2L dx epsilon, k2L dx epsilon. Yes, I can also take d common, right? So what will be that dc? dc will be L epsilon naught dx. Make it L minus x by L, right? So L will also can be taken common, right? Now it is okay. Now I think the denominator part will be k2 into L minus x plus k1 into x. Yes or no? So if this is dc, now you can see that there are so many dc here, and how these all small DC they are connected?
Parallel.
All of
Parallel.
them are connected in parallel.
Parallel.
So if they are parallel, I can simply find by integration, right? Summing up all the DC. So that should be your answer. That it is L square epsilon naught K1 K2 into integral of dx divided by K2L plus K1 minus K2 into x. X will vary from 0 to L again, right? So it is L square epsilon naught K1 K2, and what is dx by this one? Dx by this is 1 by K1 minus K2 the ln of K2L plus K1L minus K2L. So K1L divided by K2L. Have you got this as your answer?
নিচে একটা ডি থাকবে না?
D কোথাও মিস হলো? আচ্ছা এখানে একটা D আছে, নিচে একটা D থাকে, ঠিক। Yes.
it is.
Half the space between two concentric spheres is filled with dielectric constant K1 and rest of is K2. If a battery of EMF V is connected, then what is the electric field as a function of radius in between the spheres, and what is the equivalent capacitance? Yes, that is a good question.
Equivalent capacitance to 2 pi epsilon naught K1 plus K2 into V minus 2.
You can do it by two capacitors in parallel. Here two capacitors are seen in parallel. That also you can do. And in other way also find the. Have you got the electric field as a function of radius? That is important to find.
Yes, sir. I have got it.
Electric field as a function of R. Okay. So
Sir,
let
and Q also.
yes,
As a function of R and the Q.
R and Q.
Q.
Yes, Q is
Which
yes. If the charge is given Q, then it will be easier to calculate the electric field. But I have mentioned the potential. I have not mentioned the charge. Right?
Yes.
You have to find the electric field as a function of R and in terms of V only. So suppose I have moved at a distance R from the center. Right? So for this half hemisphere, can I say that the charge on the two hemispherical portions will be different? Right? They will not be the same. So suppose the charge on the upper hemisphere is Q1 and the lower hemisphere is Q2. The charges will be different. Similarly, if I say that the electric this charge is Q1, suppose this charge is Q1, and suppose this charge is Q2. Right? Let us make it this color. Yes. So when I am on the red colored surface, can I write this expression as electric field E1 into 2 pi r square? What is the surface area for red colored zone? Is it only 2 pi r square? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is equal to Q1 divided by epsilon naught. This equation is not correct. What is the change in this equation?
K1 plus K2.
Dielectric constant.
Yes, that will be K1 multiplied by. I have used now modified Gauss law. Can you see that? Earlier, it will be wrong because the charge will not be Q1 only inside the sphere. So what is E1? E1 is equal to Q1 divided by 2 pi epsilon naught into K1 r square. Similarly, if you do talk about E2, it will come to be Q2 divided by 2 pi epsilon naught into K2 r square. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But here, E1 and E2 both should be the same. Can you tell me why? Will E1 and E2 be the same?
Sir, equipotential মানে potential difference টা তো same.
Same होता है. Right. So if I say that what is the potential difference between the inner surface and outer surface in terms of E1, can I say the potential difference can be found as E dot dr
Yes, sir.
minus like this. E1 vector is r cap, E2 vector is r cap, right? And similarly is the case for E2, right? And you can see that both are inversely proportional to r square. So if you take the constant terms out, then the integration for both of them will be the same, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you talk about v, if I integrate from a to b, then from where to where I should integrate v?
V
V to
0
0.
to
V to 0.
8 0.
V to 0. Right. So you can see that the constant part, if you take out, minus v is equal to, if I take constant part, what is constant? Q1 by 2 pi epsilon naught k1, then it is dr by r square. What is dr by r square minus, dr by r square is minus 1 by r, right? Minus minus a plus हो जाएगा, so it will be 1 by b minus 1 by a. So आगे একটা minus বসিয়ে দাও, তাহলে এটা হয়ে যাবে 1 by a minus 1 by b. And it is a similar thing, if you do it, it will be q2 divided by 2 pi epsilon naught k2 into 1 by a minus 1 by b minus. Yes or no? So from this expression, can I say their constant terms will be also equal?
স্যার ওটা 1 by a minus 1 by b হবে না 1 by b minus 1 by a?
আমি আগে মাইনাস দিয়েছি একটা, মাইনাস লাগিয়েছি আমি আগে, সো মাইনাস গুলো সব ক্যান্সেল করে দাও।
হ্যাঁ স্যার ওটা তো minus 1 by r আছে, r square dr by r square এর
তার আগে তো একটা
integration।
মাইনাস আছে,
ও আচ্ছা ওকে স্যার।
right? So what I can say that q1 divided by 2 pi epsilon naught k1 is equal to v divided by 1 by a minus 1 by b. So I can put the value here and I can find that electric field E1 is equal to E2 is equal to v divided by 1 by a minus 1 by b into 1 by r square. Have you got this as your answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And what is equivalent capacitance? That is very easy. Q1 plus Q2, right? It is Q1. So Q1 plus Q2 is the total charge sent by the battery. So that is equal to 2 pi epsilon naught into V by 1 by A minus 1 by B into K1 plus K2. Yes or no? So Q is equal to C into V. From there you can find that C equivalent is 2 pi epsilon naught K1 plus K2 divided by 1 by A minus 1 by B. Have you got this as your answer?
Yes sir.
Yes. That was a good question. Any problem regarding that solution?
Yes sir.
All right. Now we will talk about force on a dielectric slab in capacitor. A very important topic, another very important topic. Suppose two capacitor plates are there. I have charged the plates like this, and there is a dielectric that is inserted up to certain length inside the capacitor plates. The constant of dielectric, suppose K. Now it is found that the capacitor attracts the dielectric inside the plate automatically if you just place the dielectric here, you will find that the dielectric is pulled inside the capacitor plates. So definitely there is some kind of force acting on the dielectric plate. Can you tell me who is providing that force?
The electric field at the edges.
Electric field at the edges.
Electric field at the edges. Why? Because the electric field in between the plates, can they provide a horizontal force to the dielectric?
No, sir.
No, sir.
These
No,
electric fields are
No, sir.
only vertical, so they cannot provide any horizontal electric force. But if you talk about the electric field here, then you can see that there is one dielectric that may be polarized like this at
Yes.
certain angle,
Yes.
and the electric field at this 2 point, if you draw the dielectric in a zoomed way, then you will find that for this negative part, the electric field will exert a force in this direction, and this positive part, the electric field will exert a force in this direction. Right? And the two forces, these two forces are actually not the same, because the electric field will have a difference in between these two positions. And if you break in the components, then you will find that these two electric fields will have a resultant horizontal force. There may be some vertical forces also, but that is balanced by the normal reaction provided by this capacitor plates. Right? So only this fringing field can produce a horizontal force. Now my question is, how do I find that force? Can I find the force by calculating this fringing field? The answer is yes,
No, sir.
but it is difficult to find the property of or the equation of that fringing electric field.
এর ইকুয়েশন আছে?
You can find, yes, experimentally everything can be found. But we do not know what is the equation followed by the electric field, that fringing electric field. But again, if I want to find the force on that dielectric slab, how do I calculate? Is there any other way to calculate this? Yes, there is another method to calculate the force. That is the energy method. Right?
Differentiating the potential.
Difference, yes. What is the force? Look, whatever is the force, this force is because of the electrostatic interaction, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So electrostatic interaction force will always produce some change in potential energy. So if I can find that change in potential energy, can I say force is equal to minus of du by dx?
Yes, sir.
So that is what I am going to find now. What is the change in potential energy? For example, suppose now I have slightly displaced this dielectric by another length x dx. Right? This is the dielectric that I have displaced dx. Now if you think about the energy of the system, I am talking about energy of the system. Can you tell me where the energy has changed only?
The white J part inside portion.
Yes. Only inside that portion the energy has been changed. Only this portion. Only this portion the energy has been changed. Let us assume the change in energy is du. Why I am saying only? Because this part is still outside that slab. outside this here. So if the fringing field was there which producing some potential energy, that potential energy is still here. This part potential energy is still here and this part potential energy is still here. So what is the only change is because of this small change. Right? Now in few books they also solve this question like this. They also find the same expression that we are going to find, but I think that is not true. They say that suppose the dielectric is completely inside the plate, right? Now what is the force? And they easily calculate the force by the same method that we are going to use. But is it valid? Is this case valid?
No, sir.
If the dielectric is completely inside the capacitor plate, can you say that the potential energy change is happening only inside the capacitor?
No, sir.
Potential change will also happen outside the fringing field, and once that potential energy is changed, you cannot do anything because you do not know what is the expression for potential energy of the dielectric field also.
তো কিন্তু আমরা যখন ওই ডাইইলেকট্রিকটাকে ঢুকালাম তখনও তো একটু চেঞ্জ হবে বাইরের ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ডের পোটেনশিয়াল
But the fringing field does not extend up to a very large extent. Fringing field extends up to a very small extent. So you have to be only sure that your dielectric is long enough to cover all the fringing field always. But definitely
not extend up to
no. Fringing field is extended up to a very small because the separation of the capacitor plates are not very much, right? The separation is very small, so that is why fringing field are not very long extended. But you have to make sure that it is not applicable definitely if you totally insert the dielectric inside the capacitor plate.
Yes, sir.
Right? So that is why this type of question you can avoid, right? Okay. So how do I find this change in du? Now it is very simple that if it is a capacitor, this capacitor was a function of x, yes or no? The capacitance was a function of x. So if I say that the capacitance was a function of x and the potential energy is half c v square, then what is du? Is equal to d of half c v square. That means half, yes, you can say
ক্যাপাসিট্যান্স বের করার দরকার আছে
capacitance.
বের করার দরকার আছে ওখানে পোটেনশিয়াল এনার্জি চেঞ্জটার জন্য তো বের
করতে পারো,
অন্য হবে
সেটাও করতে পারো, definitely you can do it in this way, no problem. If you can only find this du, then you can directly write that du is a function of x, right? So du will also be a function of x and the force will be minus of du by dx. So that is the logic we are going to follow and excavate.
Sir, but that is the force exerted by us.
No, F equal to minus du by dx is the internal force. F equal to plus du by dx is the external force. Do you remember the change in potential energy formula?
ম্যাগনিটিউডটা তো সেমই হবে।
Magnitude is the same, definitely. If it is slowly inserted, then you have to keep an opposite force with respect to the electrostatic attraction force.
সে বলছে ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ড কি করে অ্যাট্রাক্ট করছে হবে বলে দাও, একটু কনফিউজ হয়ে গেল।
ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ড ওকে একটু পোলারাইজ করে দিচ্ছে, দেখতে পাচ্ছ ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ডের ডিরেকশন তো একটু বাঁকা, ইনক্লাইন্ড. So at some angle now the atoms are being polarized, and at this point and this point the electric fields will have certain angle. They will be definitely not along the same line because electric field is not a straight line here. Can you see? Electric field is bent.
Yes, sir.
So at this point and this point the electric fields are having two different directions, and if you take the components you will find a horizontal component also.
Yes, sir, got it.
স্যার
Now-
আমি যদি ওই যে ডিউটাকে ওই এনার্জি ডেনসিটি দিয়ে তো বার করতে পারি।
ক্যালকুলেট করতে পারো, আমি ওটাই তো বললাম। ইউ ক্যান ডেফিনেটলি ক্যালকুলেট du in terms of energy density and you will also find a function of x. So your motto is to find du as a function of x, so that you can find du by dx. Understood? Now there may be two different cases. What are the two different cases? Case 1, when a battery is connected with the parallel plates, and case 2, when the battery is disconnected, only charge remains there. Case 1 is important to understand. Let us assume first case 1.
চার্জটা চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে।
স্যার কেস 1 কি বললেন? ব্যাটারি
Battery is connected, right? Look, when battery is connected with this parallel plate, if you take this as my system, then you have to also consider the energy inside the battery, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Inside the
Yes,
total potential energy. Now can I say that the potential energy delta U is not only du is not only d of half cv square, because d of half cv square is only the potential inside the capacitor plate. Can I say that it is also minus of d, minus of not d but v into dq? Can I write that? Try to understand it. Suppose while I am inserting the
So
plate,
can you repeat? I got
yes,
disconnected.
Suppose when I have inserted the capacitor plate, dielectric slab inside the capacitor plate, the battery has changed a charge dq. Battery has sent a charge dq. One second. Yes. Suppose battery has sent a charge dq. So if I ask you that what is the system energy, what is the energy of the battery? Is that energy of the battery decreased or increased after it has sent a charge dq?
ডিক্রিজ
Decreased. So energy of the capacitor has increased by this amount, this much amount, because energy of the capacitor is half cv square, right? And energy of the battery is minus of v dq because it has been decreased.
ইয়েস
So can I say that du total is this one? Now
Yes.
what is v dq? Do you remember that q is equal to cv, as v is constant? So what is dq? Is it v into dc?
ইয়েস স্যার
Is dq is equal to v into dc? If you just put the value of v, this one and this one, can I say d of half cv square is nothing but v square by 2 into dc?
ইয়েস স্যার
And that is equal to v into dq. What is v into dq? Is it v square dc?
Yes, sir.
So what is du? It is minus of v square by 2 dc. Can you understand this one?
Sir,
জেনারেটরটা কি করে বলবো?
কোনটা
হিট
কোনটা?
তো জেনারেটর এই প্রসেসে তো
Energy?
হিট তো জেনারেট
Yes,
হতে
yes,
পারে
yes. But that is neglected. That is neglected here. We are only considering the energy of battery and energy stored inside the capacitor.
explain the last part once.
I'm saying that du is equal to, have you got this one? D of half cv square minus v dq?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes. So I have just replaced dq by v to dc. So what is v dq? It is v square dc, yes or no?
Okay, sir, got it.
And this is v square by 2 dc. So du is equal to minus v square by 2 dc. So if I have to find the force in this case of battery connected, then force is equal to minus of du by dx, and it will be plus of v square by 2 into dc by dx. Can I say that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. You will find that force is positive. Positive means in which direction force is acting?
So inward.
Inward. So that
It's
is why
inward.
this slab is being inserted. Can you tell me what I will write in case 2? When battery disconnected?
Initial charge. So Q will be constant.
Yes.
Initial charge.
When
Q
battery
will be zero.
disconnected, then the problem is very simple. du is equal to d of q square by 2c. That's all. Because q will remain constant, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And force is equal to minus of du by dx, and that will be q square by 2 minus of d dx of 1 by c. Right? Again, you will find it will be positive because c is in denominator. So there are few questions. I have already mentioned it here. The same thing that I was talking about. This force F, remember, this force is only because of the electrostatic force, right? If you have to find the external force, I have to take only plus du by dx, right? External force will be outside. If you have to make it very slow, the process is very slow, you have to exert an external force. Okay, there are a few questions. This question you can solve it at home also. Not very difficult.
একটা কোশ্চেন আছে
হ্যাঁ, বলো বলো।
চেঞ্জিং এনার্জিটা ওটা হচ্ছে ডাইরেক্ট মানে স্ল্যাবের ভেতরে ক্যাপাসিটরের স্ল্যাব বলছি ক্যাপাসিটর দুটো প্লেটের ভেতরে তো ক্যাপাসিটর
ভেতরে।
আর আপনি বলছেন যে ফোর্সটা লাগছে ওটা ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ডে বাইরে
ঠিক ঠিক।
তাহলে স্যার এটা কিভাবে হচ্ছে যে ফোর্সটা বাইরে লাগছে আর এনার্জি চেঞ্জটা ভেতরে
এনার্জি তো চেঞ্জ হবেই। ডাইইলেকট্রিকটা ভেতরে ঢুকছে, কিন্তু ডাইইলেকট্রিকটাকে ভেতরে কে ঢোকাচ্ছে? ফোর্সটা লাগাচ্ছে ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ড, ডেফিনেটলি, বাট এনার্জি ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ডের ভেতরে চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে না। এনার্জি চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে ক্যাপাসিটরের ডাইইলেকট্রিকের ভেতরে। যেরকম ধরো কি বলবো, অনেক রকম ফোর্স থাকে। যদি একটা স্ল্যাব ধরো একটা ইনক্লাইন প্লেন দিয়ে নিচে নামছে, তাহলে নর্মাল রিয়াকশন তো ওর উপর ওয়ার্ক ডান করে, কিন্তু যখন আমি ওর এনার্জি চেঞ্জ ধরি তখন কি আমি নর্মাল রিয়াকশনের ওয়ার্ক ডান ধরি?
আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে
নর্মাল রিয়াকশন তো ওয়ার্ক ডান জিরো করছে। অনেক রকম ফোর্স একটা জিনিসের উপর কাজ করতে পারে। আমাকে পুরো সিস্টেমের এনার্জিটা কনজার্ভ করতে হলো, রাইট? এই যে ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ডটা ওর উপর কাজ করছে, দ্যাট ফ্রিঞ্জিং ফিল্ড is getting energy from where? Battery, or fringing field is getting energy from the capacitor charge. So the total energy, if you balance, you will get definitely the correct answer.
ওকে
Can we try this question? A good question.
স্যার h equal to v by d into root over k minus 1 epsilon naught by 2 rho g
H equal to
v by d into root over k minus 1 epsilon naught into 2 rho g divided by 2 rho g
আমার অন্যরকম আসছে।
চলো ঠিক আছে, tough question. If you have tried, then it's good.
যেটুকু উঠলো ওইটুকু ওয়েটটা তো মানে ওটার পোটেনশিয়াল এনার্জিটাকে তো ব্যালেন্স করে দেবে
Yes, definitely. I have to consider all the energies. Look, yes,
v square whole root over of v square epsilon naught L by 2g.
I don't remember the answer, but let us find the solution like this. That when it has rised up to a certain x distance, suppose,
So then at that instant the net force will be zero.
how you can say net force is zero? Any instant. It is not in equilibrium.
ম্যাক্সিমাম হাইট তো উঠে গেছে।
No, I'm not talking about maximum height or minimum height. I have said that suppose it has risen up a distance x, right? The water has risen up a distance x. So when the water is here,
না না আমি বলছিলাম যে এক্সপ্রেশনটা বার করব, এক্সপ্রেশনটাকে ম্যাক্সিমাম হাইট বার করার জন্য তো এফ টাকে ডিউ বাই ডিএক্স কে 0 করলেই হয়ে যাবে।
না না না, ভালো করে বলি। So suppose this is x and this is h naught, right? H naught was initially there. So now what is x here? We can find what is C equivalent. C equivalent is L A means L into x plus h naught into the dielectric constant divided by d. Have I written it right? C equivalent. These two capacitors are in series or parallel?
সিরিজ, সরি প্যারালাল।
I can directly add this, no problem.
The
Plus
heat of the symmetry.
L into L minus x plus h naught.
সে এটা কিছুটা ডিপট ছিল,
বলো।
এটাই কিছুটা ডিপট ছিল।
হ্যাঁ, কিছুটা তো ডিপ আছে, h naught আমি ধরে নিয়েছি।
আর স্যার ওটা না ধরলে অ্যান্সার ডিফারেন্ট আসবে।
আমার মনে হয় না ওটার সঙ্গে কোনো আনসারের সম্পর্ক থাকে।
ঠিক আছে।
So this is C equivalent, right? Now when this water level is at a height x, when the water level is at a height x, what is the potential energy, change in potential energy of the system? Can I say it is minus of half into v square dc? This part we have already discussed, yes or no?
ডি বাই ডিএক্স না?
du I am talking about, du.
ওকে।
And as the water has risen up, so I can say the water, what is the initially the water was here, all this water was here. Now can I say this water has been lifted from here to here, what the center of mass of the water is here?
Yes sir.
So the
Yes,
water, the mass of the water is d into x, right? X into d kore dao, x into d into rho into g into h. What is h? I can say x by 2. Yes or no?
এটা একটু ইনটু এল হচ্ছে না,
Into L,
ভলিউম
volume, volume. ঠিক। So now yes, now we can find the force, right? du is equal to this one. So what is the force? Can you calculate what is the force?
স্যার বি স্কয়ার বাই 2 ইনটু কে মাইনাস এল, মানে প্রথমটার জন্য।
Yes, one second. Now what is force? Can I say force is equal to minus of du by dx, that is equal to half v square into dc by dx and minus rho g l d into ddx rho g l d by 2 into ddx of x square is 2x. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Just check
Yes,
my
sir.
calculation whether I'm going wrong or correct. If
What
half v
is d?
square, what is dc by dx?
স্যার এখানে ডিটা কি লিখেছেন? রোজি এল ডি।
এটার d হলো এটার distance.
আচ্ছা ওকে স্যার।
Okay, half v square, what is dc by dx? H naught I can now forget about that. So that is half v square if I take common L epsilon by d, right, from both
ডিউ
the
এ
term.
ওটা x বাই টু কেন নিয়েছেন?
Huh?
ডিউ
Because
তে
the
ওটা x বাই
center
টু,
of mass, because the water center of mass of the water has risen by x by 2,
ঠিক আছে।
right? I will take the center of mass only. So half v square, what is dc by dx? L epsilon by d is common, so k into x, so the differentiation will be k, and L epsilon by d, L will be 0 minus 1. Can I say it is k minus 1, this one? Minus
Sir.
rho g L d into x. Yes, tell me.
স্যার মনে হয় সেন্টার মাসটাও ওটাও বোধহয় এক্সই উঠবে, কারণ
কি করে?
আপনি যেটা ডিস্টেন্স নিয়েছেন সারফেস থেকে নিয়েছেন সেন্টার অফ মাস।
হ্যাঁ, ইনিশিয়ালি তো ওয়াটার সারফেসে ছিল,
হ্যাঁ
পরেই সবকটা ওয়াটার এখানে চলে এসেছে।
হ্যাঁ,
তাহলে কোন ওয়াটারটাকে তুমি নেবে?
না আপনি আমি যদি ধরছি যে ওটা পুরো মানে যে পুরো ওয়াটারটা আছে, মানে এই ক্যাপাসিটিটা পুরো ওই কন্টেনারটাকে কভার করছে, তাহলে আপনি কন্টেনারের
ক্যাপাসিটরের ডিসটেন্স খুব কম, কন্টেনারের ওয়াটার লেভেল চেঞ্জ হয়নি, এটা আমি ধরে নিয়েছি।
হ্যাঁ, তাহলে আমি কন্টেনারের আচ্ছা সেন্টার অফ মাসটা কোথায় নেবেন? তাহলে
কন্টেনারের ওয়াটার লেভেল চেঞ্জ হয়নি, কন্টেনারের ওয়াটার লেভেল এখানে ছিল, এবার এইখানে কিছু কিছু ওয়াটার পার্টিকেলস ছিল ইনিশিয়ালি, so the potential energy was 0. Now the water particles lying between here and here, so which potential energy now you will take? A particle,
সেন্টার অফ মাসের ডিফারেন্স দিতে হবে,
yes, the center of mass is here.
তাহলে নিচেরটা সেন্টার অফ মাস দিতে হবে। তো
নিচেরটার
নিচের ওয়াটার যে সেন্টার অফ মাস তো মানে ওই ওয়াটার,
এইটা?
আচ্ছা ওই, হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে,
এটা যেখানে ছিল সেখানেই আছে, এটাকে আমি কেন টানবো?
হ্যাঁ বুঝতে পেরেছি, আচ্ছা বুঝতে পেরেছি।
বুঝেছো এটা সবাই? Now look, my question was that till with what height the level will overshoot. If you make the force to be 0, that is the equilibrium position, but should that be answer? No.
স্যার এফ ইকুয়াল টু এমজি হবে যতটা জলের ওয়েটটা
No, look. আমি এই সমস্ত ফোর্স এখানে ধরে নিয়েছি, there is no other force acting on this water level. mg weight is also taken because I have taken the gravitational burden. Can you see that force is proportional to x minus proportional to x?
Yes sir.
So what it will do basically,
SHM.
it will do an SHM, and what will be the maximum height of that SHM?
Velocity 0.
Can I say that maximum height, because this is the 0, when I have switched on this was the 0, that means this is the extreme position, yes or no?
The double of the rise.
Yes, and that is also extreme position, and this is the equilibrium position. So what is the maximum height? Can I say it is double of the equilibrium height?
Yes sir.
So H max is equal to double of the equilibrium height. So V square L epsilon K minus 1 divided by rho G L D square, right? L will get cancelled out, I think.
স্যার এটা আমার রুট ওভার এসছে, এটা
রুট ওভার তো আসার কোনো চান্স দেখছি না। রুট ওভার আসলে তো তোমার ডাইমেনশনই ভুল।
স্যার
এটাই
একবার এক্সপ্লেন করুন এই ডাবলটা।
যদি আমি f equal to 0 করি তাহলে আমি কোন হাইটটা পাবো? If I make f equal to 0, then x equal to h equilibrium, yes or no?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
This is the h equilibrium. Then what is the maximum height it will overshoot? If it is an SHM, do we know that from extreme to equilibrium it is the amplitude, and it will also overshoot the same height, same amplitude after equilibrium?
স্যার কিন্তু আপনি ওই যে ওই পোরশনটাকে কেন এক্সট্রিম বলছেন? ওই জিরো ওই লেভেল অফ ওয়াটারকে
কোন লেভেল অফ ওয়াটারটাকে এক্সট্রিম বলছি?
আপনি তো ওই যে যেখান থেকে উঠেছে সেইখানটাকে আপনি এক্সট্রিম বলছেন না?
কারণ এখানে ভেলোসিটি 0 ছিল। ইনিশিয়াল
ওইটাকে আপনি
ভেলোসিটি কত? এক্সট্রিম পজিশনে এসএইচএম এর ভেলোসিটি কত থাকে? 0। আমি এটাকে এক্সট্রিম এই জন্যই বলছি কারণ এর ভেলোসিটি 0 ছিল।
আচ্ছা